Hi everyone, it's Kai again with another video. First, I actually got asked a question recently on why I'm filming these videos in my car. Well, my answer is remember I mentioned I have a 9-month-old? So it's really difficult to do many things, let alone film a video with an infant around. So anybody that has kids, you know what I'm talking about. And also I like it. I like the look of it. It's kind of like a confessional in a sense. But anyway, so this video I wanted to talk about being yourself. There is a book that inspired me and I'm currently still reading that I'm enjoying a lot. It's called Too Fat, Too Slutty, Too Loud: The Rise and the Reign of the Unruly Woman by Anne Helen Peterson. And she actually used to write for BuzzFeed. But this book, pretty much right from the first chapter, really inspired me. The first chapter goes on to talk about Too Strong, and the example was Serena Williams. So basically the whole premise of the book is, using those stereotypes that we give women, being too slutty, too loud, too fat, and it gives a more like celebrity example of how that's going, that's working for them, being those stereotypes than against them, but still talking about what these women deal with on a daily basis. So this book really touches upon sexism, racism, and feminism all in one package. And it's quite alarming because even though I feel like I'm a feminist, there are still stereotypes that I've put on women in my life and even currently that it's sort of I'm not too proud about. And this book calls me on that, and I think it calls a lot of women on that. But ultimately, it's about being yourself. Like Serena Williams in the chapter, it was all about talking about her being herself. She was proud to be a strong Black woman. She was proud to be the best tennis player in the world multiple times. She never apologized for being herself. And if she wanted to work out and have an athletic body, she was more than proud to do that, because in order to be the best, she had to, work out and, really attempt to be the best. And another chapter was talking about being too fat was Melissa McCarthy. And Melissa McCarthy was herself to a point, it goes on to explain. But I think for me, being a 30-something and being a new mother, I really feel like I've kind of come into my own with my self-confidence and self-assuredness, and that I don't care about people's opinion of me as much as I used to. And, there are people that are born feeling confident and feeling good about themselves and not allowing other people's opinions of them get in their way of their own view of perspective of themselves. But I can't say that I was like that for a long time. And I think that it's also having a lot of the surroundings are showing me that it's not really okay to be yourself. Like if a woman speaks up, she's labeled a bitch. If a woman doesn't speak up enough, she's labeled timid. If a woman, does what her man wants her to do, then she's, I don't remember the word for that, probably not a nice one. And if she does, then the man is more labeled as, P-whipped. I'm going to try to make this PG-13. But ultimately, it's not okay to be yourself. You can't, having a baby, I also gained, more weight, and I'm still dealing with a baby belly. And it's still hard for me to it's still hard for me to have that baby belly and not have lost it yet, even 9 months postpartum. But I'm not going to be one of those women that's going to go to the gym every day and work out every day of my life and, wear baggy clothes just to hide my baby belly. So having that type of weight on myself that I haven't had before, and it's not even a big deal. It's also helped me become more self-confident, because the people, my husband loves me, my family loves me, my friends love me, and they love me whether I have a baby belly or I don't. And especially my baby. She loves my belly, and she loves to blow raspberries on it, and it's so cute. But ultimately, we have to be it's just, I wish that we were all more okay with being ourselves. And this is not just a message to women. This is a message to men as well, that we have society on top of us all the time saying what we should say, what we should do, how we should feel. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting to live in someone else's shadow. And it's, especially when that shadow is constantly changing and whatnot. And I think being a woman too, we're especially under the feeling that we need to be nice all the time as well in order to be likable, to be respected. And I don't buy into that either. I find that I am a pretty likable person, but I also know that I've pissed people off in my life along the way, trying to, kind of go to the beat of my own drum. And I'm tired of apologizing for that, and I don't feel like anyone else should have to apologize for that either. Be whoever you want to be. I just think the most important thing is be kind, be a good person. And speaking up against what people don't want you to say, that's not being a good person. That's not being kind. And I actually have a quote that I love to say that I'll end with. Being nice is an obligation to other people, and being kind is an obligation to yourself. So if you'd like to see more videos, feel free to subscribe. And if you can also click and see more videos on either this channel or on my other channel, the Vault Key TV, on YouTube. So thank you all for watching, and be yourself.